Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a build with the items that we got from the Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball event. I'm showing you right here on the screen all the items that we got in the event. And when I recorded this, you still had 24 days to get all the rewards. I think right now you might have less days, but you should give it a shot and see if you can still get some of the items. I wanted to start and create a sim because we did get a dress, we did get some gloves, and we also did get a mask. We also got a full attire for males, and then they also got some boots. Obviously, this is all interchangeable and you can play around with it all. I went to start with the sim, and I know this hair is not necessarily like of the time, but I thought it was like cool enough to use. All of the ones that I had seen were too boring for me, and I feel like this is a good take on this sort of build. I don't know, I just liked it. And then I gave her the shoes from the marketplace that they were giving out for free. I honestly wanted to post this video last week, but I was having some issues with my computer, so you're getting it this week, so that's why it's a little bit delayed. This is the dress that they gave us in the event. It's honestly really cute. It is very, very Bridgerton. So if that's the type of build you like to do or the type of sims you like to create, then this is good for you. I also gave her the trait that comes in the event. It's like the heart on your sleeve or whatever. And then in outfit number 2, I decided to give her the mask and the gloves. I actually kind of forgot that we got them, so I gave them to her in outfit number 2 because in outfit number 1, I gave her an engagement ring. So she's actually going to be engaged to this gentleman right here. I never make redheads in The Sims 4. And I got this random guy and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make a redhead. And this is what he's looking like. His name is going to be Andre. And yeah, I really liked creating these sims. I've been having so much fun in Create a Sim lately. I don't know what's up with me, but it's been really fun putting these sims together. He is also going to be wearing an engagement ring. I should have probably not given him one because he should get one until they're married, but I was like, whatever, I'll just give it to him. I put some freckles on him and they look really cute. And then I also gave him the heart on the sleeve trait that we got as well in the event. And here you can see the boots and the outfit that we got for the male sims as well. Why am I having such a hard time saying sims today? So yeah, his name is going to be Andre Montemayor, which is the same last name as our lady, which her name is Emilia. So as you can see, they are engaged and this is who they are. We are building in the world of Ravenwood, which is the world that comes with life and death. And I started in this lot that is really close to town, but I ended up moving it to another location actually that's a little further up. It's not that far away because I remember that we had the big fountain that we also got in the event and that I wasn't gonna have enough space to put that here. So I end up moving this house, but in the meantime, we're starting out with the build. As you can see, there's a lot of symmetry going on. I did make like little balconies on the other side of the house and I put a chimney here. I personally don't like symmetry too much, so I like to break it as much as I can. I am using this roofing that is from Life and Death. The wallpaper with the brick is from Businesses and Hobbies, and this wallpaper with the dirty bottom, whatever, dirty underneath with the dirt, is from Life and Death. So this is what our house is looking like. I honestly really like it. I feel like maybe it looks a little bit like the Bridgerton house, and that was not intentional. For the windows, I decided to use these from Life and Death in pink. The ones at the bottom, I actually end up changing them because I felt like they were too casual, and I actually end up using the same ones that I'm using here in the middle. And then up here, I thought I wanted to do a balcony, but I didn't really like the way the door looked in there, so I just decided to not make it a balcony. It's like a fake balcony, so I just put windows up there. And then for whatever reason, I decided to use this door from Strangerville. I really like the dark chocolate brown. It goes really well with the windows that have also like those dark chocolate brown notes in the middle. I know the windows are pink, so we're gonna incorporate that color into our build. In the entryway, I put these little trees, and actually these little windows that are from Cottage Living are actually really cute as well. And I think I used them in other locations, especially in the bedrooms. And then here I put another chimney as well. And then in the back, as you can see, I already moved this house and I put the fountain back there. And I'm going in with some flooring. This flooring is actually from Base Game, and this is marble. I made my own pattern. There's like a pink swatch and a white swatch, and I thought it would be cool if we did that sort of like checkered look with this marble from Base Game. For the wallpaper throughout this house, it is all going to be from Life and Death. I looked at some pictures from Bridgerton, and I feel like this is the one that was the most accurate, so that's why I decided to go with this one. We are gonna have an open ceiling in a ballroom. I really thought it was important to have a ballroom in here because they always have ballroom events. And then I went throughout the house putting these lights from Base Game, but I honestly really didn't like them. I really don't like the color that they come in, but I just left them for now. And then I used these tables, which were part of the event. It's actually a games table, but I just put some flowers on there and I thought they looked really nice. Also, a lot of the windows that I'm using in this build are from Life and Death. As you'll see in the living room that we're gonna step into, those windows are for like a greenhouse, I guess you can say, from Life and Death. In this ballroom, I did put like the dance floor area, which comes from the Party Essentials kit. And then I found these tables from high school years, and I just thought they were perfect for this sort of party. I also put Lady Bridgerton's like the pamphlet in like all the rooms basically, because I thought it would be cool if you imagine like they were actually there. And then I put this column with these flowers from Base Game throughout the entire build basically, and I put this like record player and this huge piano from Base Game as well. I had put this painting from Love Struck, but it didn't really go with the vibe. And since in Bridgerton they usually do like events with like a theme, I thought it would be cool to maybe do like a fan event. And so that's why I decided to put all these fans on the wall. And I think it's also a good way to commemorate the event with all these free items that we got. Let me know what you guys think about this event. Did you guys like the free items? Maybe some of them, maybe not all of them. Let me know down in the comments. So as we step into this other room, as you can see, these are the windows I was talking about from Life and Death. And I put in here this door that we got in another event a while ago, which is a secret doorway, like bookcase door that leads into a hallway that actually leads to the kitchen and the back area of the house. In here, again, I'm using this wallpaper from Life and Death in a darker pink. And please excuse the girl with the flowers. I sort of did this out of order, so I wanted for you guys to be consistent with it. So that's why it's still a little bit weird here. But I promise that I left the fans. I just thought they would look really nice in there. I'm using these sofas that are actually from Base Game, which is really cool to think about, that you can use a lot of things from Base Game if you're building a more royal sort of build. In almost all of the rooms, I decided to put a fireplace. I just thought that it made sense to have a fireplace in these rooms. This coffee table is from For Rent, as well as this little side table. And over here, I just put more pamphlets and these books that are actually also from the event. I'm gonna show you guys real quick the things that I did. I did this outside patio for like the employees, and then the fountain with some picnic area. We have our living room, dining room, this kitchen and bathroom that I'm obsessed with. This kitchen, all the items from the Country Kitchen kit just are so perfect. As we step upstairs, we have our living room with a half bath and the bathroom that the two bedrooms share. So the bedroom that we're going to be decorating in this video is actually this pink one, which is actually the bigger bedroom. I'm using this bed from Realm of Magic, and I just think it's so perfect. Like the pink roses at the top goes super well with this pink wallpaper that we used in the downstairs living room. And then I am using these little side tables from Base Game, which are actually perfect with this Realm of Magic bed. And then over here, I put some more of those little benches that I had used downstairs, as well as this little vanity that they gave us in the event. Throughout the build, I am using the Business and Hobbies curtains. I just think they look really good in this type of build as well. And on the wall, I am using this picture frame that is actually from Base Game. Yeah, and then I put another one of the pamphlets here from Lady Bridgerton. I just think it's really cute. The books from the event as well in like a darker swatch. In here, I also put the clock that they gave us in the event. I also put it downstairs in the kitchen, but you'll see it here in the bedroom. And then above the desk, I did end up putting the little bulletin board where you can put all the items that they gave us in the event. So this bedroom basically has most of the items that they gave us in the event, except for like the fountain. Here's the clock that I was telling you about, and like the clothing items. So here we have the house. As you can see, it's a little further away from town, but it's still in town. And then here we have our entryway. I did change the lights to these ones with the candles from Life and Death. And as we step in here, we have our ballroom, which just looks amazing. With our candles, again, I put some on the floor to make it look a little bit more cozy. We have our little 2 chairs, and as we step in here, we have a more private study room or living room, which is again a little bit more cozy. As we walk through these doors, we have an exit to the outside and then another hallway that leads into the kitchen. I'm obsessed with this kitchen, so pretty. And then we have our outdoor area for the employees of the house with some cleaning items and a cute little fountain and an apple tree and a lemon tree. As you can see here, I put those windows that are a little bit more casual and are not as fancy. I put the bulletin board here again just because, like, why not? And then we have our dining room, which has a lot of things from Base Game. This mirror on that wall is actually from For Rent. And then we have a little half bath where I'm using the games table again with some flowers. And the toilet and the sink are from Realm of Magic, which I actually use them in all of the bathrooms in this build. Upstairs, we just have like a little hallway. We have our second living room, which looks over downstairs. It's like a mezzanine. And then we have another little half bath, which I don't even know if it's gonna be available for your Sims to work. And the ceiling looks super weird here. We have the second bedroom that I did off screen. This is honestly a super cozy bedroom, all green, brown, and white, using a lot of things from Life and Death and Base Game. It's honestly a super nice bedroom. They both have balconies, both of the rooms. And yeah, here's the bathroom that they share. Again, using all those items from Realm of Magic. I think the tub is from Base Game. And then we have our little bedroom as well. So that's what I have for you all today. I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the outside as well. So if you guys like this type of video, let me know down in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more from my channel. Here we have the fountain from the event, and I just did like a little picnic area.